So, as a therapist, we want to be able to work with our clients in very effective ways that utilize the language that they use so that they have a certain amount of familiarity as we talk to them about ways of broadening and understanding their situation from a different perspective. So this is a common term that we use called reframing, which a lot of people do intuitively and naturally. In this course, we're going to be practicing a variety of techniques. We're going to be doing some timeline work. We're going to be stepping on and off the timeline. And it's an interesting thing that happens with people in this atmosphere that we create, in which when they walk through a timeline, let's say when they get to age 6, and they're able to step off the timeline as if stepping out of the emotions, observing what went on, observing what happened before the event, and then observing what happened after the event, and then stepping back into the event. Something shifts. Awareness itself of a situation from an off-the-timeline perspective starts producing a certain amount of change. And as this class progresses, which of course you're going to get, 36 units of continuing education, which are practically free, now that I think of it, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to be practicing a whole lot of techniques that are very easy and effective to use in therapy, and having the opportunity to practice these in the class, you'll have the personal experience of doing and practicing these exercises so that you'll know what the client is feeling, and as the client is going through the exercise, you'll be right there with them. Many of the therapists that have taken this class in the past have started putting the processes into practice almost immediately as they learn them and practice them in class. We're going to be using a variety of techniques from neuro-linguistic programming, from the world of hypnosis, from timeline work. We're going to be practicing in a creative way many of the component parts. And this is one of the really interesting and cool things about this course, is that you'll be encouraged to learn a technique the way it's taught, but then to use your own creative intuition in the circumstances that you're in with your various clients and patients to adapt those processes and techniques to the situation that you're in. And I think that this is, just a really important and wonderful part, not only about therapy, but about life. As we live life, all the things that we did and learned and worked today gives us that much more of an opportunity, as time goes along and days go by, to use these processes and techniques in ways that meet those circumstances that, while they might be familiar, they're always going to be a little bit different. So practicing in a very relaxed way is one of the things that we're going to be doing in this course. And one of the other things is that, it's going to be fun. And we don't want you to have too much fun in this class now. As you begin to generate a certain amount of anticipation about the wonderful and interesting and creative part of you that is just screaming to come out and participate. So I'm looking forward to anybody that's moved to come and join us and get their continuing education credits.